What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kaz at the ball, covering more Infinite Magicraid, and we are revisiting Zia. Why? Because there was a discussion in Discord and people wanted to see proof that Zia is god-worthy in my tier list. Well, I'm going to prove to you why she is god-worthy. Yes, okay, we have health burn heroes, but that doesn't mean direct damage heroes don't deserve to be on that same bracket as those god tier health burns. It just requires a different kind of team build. So, I'm going to prove why Zia is god worthy, and I want you guys to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Pretty simple stuff. Let me know how you have had, or how Zia has been for you in the game. A lot of people have cleared campaign thanks to Zia. She's an amazing wave clearer. She's an amazing damage dealer. But compared to health burn, how does she stand? We're going to find out. We're going to find out in this video. We're not going to do like a build. We're just going to go over her stats, how I have my Zia, and how we really do use Zia. So without further ado, we will continue on the video. Now her basic is obviously dealing a lot of attack damage. 300% to a single enemy, and reduces the cooldown of concentration increase and broken snow by 1 turn. It's a really nice basic attack, especially when you have counter attack from Catherine. Concentration increase increases self 40% crit rate and 60% crit damage for 1 turn, and it cannot be removed. Furthermore, with exclusive 1, it additionally increases piercing rate by 30%, and Zia gains immunity to control effects while this skill is in effect. That is really huge, and actually interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave that thought in my head for now. Her passive: each time Zia takes action, she has a 60% chance to pursue and attack the target at the lowest health once, dealing 200% attack damage. It increases to 100%. So this is nice as well. At level 2, it deals 50% of the damage dealt by this skill to all enemies other than the target of attack. So it becomes an AoE attack, and it's actually doing quite a bit of damage if you have the gear. The final skill, Broken Snow, deals a whopping 720% attack damage. Pardon me. Exclusive level 3, resets its cooldown and increases self-turn meter by 50% when it inflicts a kill. Zia acts 1 more turn if she is under concentration increase status at this time. Well, you would always use concentration increase, period, okay, first, before using Broken Snow. That's just the way this works, because we then get an extra turn. So, it's so much. It's really wonderful, okay? She's just amazing. Now, the gear I have, and the gear set I have, a wild set and a slay set. Your aim is to get at least 60% crit rate, then stack as much attack and crit damage as you possibly can. That is your goal, okay? 60% crit rate. If you can get a little bit more, then yeah, okay, it can help a bit. But, I would happily reduce this by 12% to get an extra 12% crit damage. Happily. So, let's have a little look. I probably can somewhere, but I'm going to start shifting around the gear for this. Her emblems are as set, and I just need to make sure that they are right. I had to take the, yeah. Okay, but we don't really need the effect resistance. Yes, we do, because she needs to get her concentration off. Okay, now, first things first, we always do the campaign test. We always do the campaign test in every video, okay? So I want to show you what Zia, Catherine, and Hoff looks like against campaign. This has just become a usual thing that we do. So let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at how it does. Counter attack goes up. We're going to throw some health burn on. Now, obviously, our first skill from Zia is going to AoE and then increase our damage and crit, or crit damage and crit rate. So, but look at the damage here. They're already at 60% and Dario's nearly dead. Now, the great thing is that when she's counter-attacking with this, she's at 100% crit rate on her basic. So bear that in mind as well. Let's have a look at the damage. 427,000 on the counter. There we go. Hoff's nearly dead here. The beauty of this is obviously, here I can just use her final skill, even though it's low, because it's going to refresh on the kill. This will refresh because it's a crit kill. It will refresh. As you can see, it's refreshed. Now, we could always go for the nuke, but, you know, it's best to always go for this. Oh my goodness, she was so close to nuking her and won. Thanks to defense down and feebleness. Wow. Okay. I don't want Hoff to get the extra turn. I'm hoping Carrie hits Zia here. Oh, you hit Catherine? You cheeky sausage. Okay, Zia got a kill there. Let's just go for another nuke. And then obviously another turn as well, thanks to Hoff, which uses a basic and it will kill. So into the final wave now. Into the final wave. Feebleness on, health burn, and then we're going to use squatting, as I like to call it. Now, we are going to get debuffed next, so we're not going to buff counter attack. We're going to put feebleness on again with tenacity down and defense down. Now, let's have a look at this damage, okay? Let's put it down a moment. She's buffed without attack up as well. We've got no attack buffs in here, but let's have a look with the boss debuffed and her with her self buff. 1.7 million. Then another hit of 500,000. That's a nice 2.2 million. 2.2 million. Basic obviously is nice as well, but that was a big hit. Big hit. We'll squat again. 50% increase on our turn meter. And another hit here of 1.15. That was without the debuffs. 13 million damage dealt. You know, really, I know it's the campaign test, but you can just see how much damage she can do. How much? Oh my goodness, Santa is killing Arena right now, guys. I'm sure you all know it. Now, I haven't tested her in any dungeon for a very long time. For a very long time. And we're going to go to Efreet. We're going to go to Efreet stage 30 because I want to see how she does in here. We're going to pair her up with Nidrold, actually, and I think we'll remove Luna. We will go for Elena. Go for Elena. Or we could go Tuck. Alright, whatever. Oh, wait, should we go... I'm worried that Hoff will die. And also we have no attack up. Maybe we'll go Luna. Okay, we'll go Luna. For the attack up as well. Let's have a little look. Let's see how we do. This is the first time I've tried this in a very long time. Okay, so if we wipe, we wipe. It is what it is. It's always good to know. Oh, perfect. Clear. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Who do we focus? Oh no, we have... Okay, let's hope this gets a crit. If this doesn't crit, then it's going to slow us down a bit. It did crit and it did kill, so we get another turn. Would this one crit? It did crit and it... Oh, the second bit crit, so it didn't refresh. I mean, we're looking in a good spot. How is it going to cope on the boss? That's the question. You know, we're clearing waves. That's absolutely fine. But how is it going to cope on the boss? Are we going to get nuked? I'm not going to use consolidation first, which may be a problem. We'll see. We'll see if we get nuked or not. We shouldn't get nuked with all these buffs, right? No, okay. Hoff didn't even die. That's impressive. Now, let's put attack up on as well. Now, she is buffed, right? She is buffed. Now, you know, you could argue, really, you should nuke for Focas or well, we actually could. And on auto, it most likely would go for one of these. And we're going to get an extra turn anyway, so why not? Let's just nuke Focas, which should kill Lucifer in turn as well. Oh, it didn't, but it was close. Maybe the AoE here will. It did. Okay, very nice. And now that's done, we're just going to leave it on auto and see what happens. What? That damage. that. Uh, you know, the thing is, you need to build teams around. Now, it may not be as fast as health burn teams, right? It may not be as fast as health burn teams, but it's viable. It's viable if you have direct damage dealers, you know, and Alec and Catherine and Luna and Hoff. It's slow. Are we gonna win this? Maybe it would be better just to put her in with Besmark instead of Hoff. Maybe that would be better. But then we would be losing them with debuffs. 0.3, 1 point. Oh, it'd be interesting to see how much damage that she's actually done. I don't want anyone to die. Oh, Zia, you died! You ruined it! You so nearly had it. Yes. Oh, she's dead again. Goodness me. Zia. Let me down at the final hurdle. You just needed to allow one more friggin' nuke. 28 million. Hoff did 16 million now. But it's a clear on stage 30. It's a clear on stage 30. If we paired her up with the likes of Malia instead of Hoff, Malia doing a lot more damage to the boss, then that would be huge as well. Do we need as much survivability as we have here? Potentially not. We could maybe bring in someone else and clear waves fast enough. In fact, whatever. Let's try it. No, I can't do an auto. I need to know what the hell's going on first. Did we take any damage last time? We have a Sonya with us. I'm going to save all my buffs a moment. Bit of AoE damage here just to help with the ticks. Let's throw that around. Oh, you survived. Hazonya doing Hazonya things. Right, let's put this on there. Now let's shield because of Margarita. Let's nuke. Oh, you didn't. It's a loss. It's a loss. Okay. Okay. We could have played that different. Alright, I'm not going to go back into that because I don't want to focus too much time on to Efreet. It's not going to be very good on Marius. Nahir, maybe Nahir. Guild boss, she can still do some decent damage, but compared to Lucifer, it's a no-go. But she can do very good damage on a guild boss. Or should I just throw her in? Do we throw her into? I want to use one key though. That's the issue. Normally I would have Slavel in here. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. Malia does a lot on her own. I'm going to regret this, so I'm taking out Hasara. I will regret this, because I don't think I'll get 200 million. Period. Like, I just won't. Let's put defense down on a moment. 694. We will just alter this in a moment. Like now. Okay, so we're good to alter it from now. Let's kind of see 2.4, a 3 million hit in one there from Zia. 3 million. It's a big hit. Let's go on, Zia. Show him, Zia. Show him why you're god worthy. How much did you hit on a basic? 405. Show him why you're god worthy, Zia. 1 point now, another 2.4 there. The thing you have to remember as well is that she's getting that 50% extra turn meter, so she's taking quite a few turns against the boss. If we put Maeve in here, or Maeve, who was it that mentioned that you call her Maeve? I like to call her Maeve, so I'm calling her Maeve. To slow down the boss, that may be pretty big as well. We're actually at pretty good damage right now. 93. We're not going to hit 200 million, I'm pretty sure on that. What are we? 3 million there. What? Good. Go on. 3.2. This is looking promising. Are we going to make it to 200 million? We may just be at like 192. Catherine, cleanse that attack down. Damn it. We're not going to make it. Never mind. Close. Close, but no cigar. We're going to even make it to 192. You can make it to... Has Nidrol got his ultimate? He does. 188. 188. Zia doing 32 million, which is definitely nothing to shy your nose at. It's good damage. Obviously, his Haro is a better option here. Could we possibly improve that with another kind of compilation? Maybe. The fact is, does she deserve God tier? Does she still deserve God tier? If you had Santa, she'd be doing very, very good damage. We can't look at it just like that. We need to look at her as a whole. And does she still deserve it? Faction Abyss. She's very good in Faction Abyss. With Catherine and Sigmund. Definitely helps clear the waves and can nuke down targets that we need to nuke down, like Naskama. What about Tower of Mark? She's very good earlier on, but later on into, say, floor 30, we just have better options. Could this clear? I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to skip to the boss battle. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to skip to the boss battle and just see how this goes. Skip into the boss battle. Oh, you didn't sleep Sinton. That's a problem. But she can't be controlled by Sinton. So on that note, she's useful there. I shouldn't have used my Valkyrie status on the first wave. I should not have done that. We're in a bit of trouble here. I can see it. The good thing is, like I said, she's not being provoked by Sinton, so we can maybe nuke down, even though he's got defense up too. Just. Okay. So we're into the final wave. How is this going to go? Speed down from Elena is huge. We know this. It's also a strip. We just really need to see how it goes. We're going to save this. Malia. Goodness. Okay, attack up is on. Catherine's going to get revived. Catherine's going to get revived, but I don't want to use no counter attack. We're saving that. We're going to hit once. Okay, good. And we're going to put some bleed on. Oh, she's not going to get revived because it's gone now. Okay, good. It's going to be... Mid-roll days, losing some health. Okay. So, this is like the final kind of way for us. Oh, perfect. We can take out Catherine straight away. Nice. And sleep her. Beautiful, beautiful. Never mind, she's going to be woken up by Zia. Okay, that could be a slight issue there. Speed. Oh, you resist the speed down? Are we going to survive? Yeah, easy. This was really, really easy. Zia being used here in floor mark 30. Impressive. Impressive. She was actually pretty huge there, especially killing out Sinton, because he can be a problem. The thing is, you know, eight boss turns, total turns 98. She did do a lot. You know, she's not far off of Nidrold here. She's not far off of Nidrold. I'm really impressed by that. She did me good there. She did me good. You did me a solid, Zia. Okay. Now, that's all well and good. I'm not, you know, she was rated God in PvE. Do you think she deserves God in PvE? Because I still do. I think she's absolutely amazing still. I don't use her enough anymore, but that's because health burn is just overweighing other heroes. But if we look at it, you know, maybe health burn deserves its own tier. Because without them, Zia is God. Even with them, is she still a god? But they're just on a separate health burn bracket. I don't know. Okay. Alright, who are we going to attack? Because I need to be... Okay, right, Naka we can do. He has a Lucifer. So if you don't say have a Lucifer, and you have a Zia, you know, like, let's just... Okay, we're going to bring in Poseidon. You see a lot of people using Poseidon with Margarita, me with Agatha, other AoE damage dealers, that kind of thing. So, let's see how it works with Zia. The issue is, it's not an issue actually. Oh, goodness me. Wasn't fast. Bloody Nora. Bloody Nora. Cinder got frozen. She needs to resist it, right? Okay, good. She did resist that time. You gonna get Lucifer? Good. Good. Right. Now, we're gonna boost her straight up. Because, you know, normally you would use this on your piercing rate. We have to use it on our piercing rate, otherwise we're not going to refresh this. Okay, we're going to use, oh, but then she's going to be 50% turn. Alright, whatever. We're just going to use a skill 4 with Poseidon to see how much damage it can do. 1.2, and then it can make off half. Or not of Nasil, obviously, because he's a tank. You know, it's a good amount of damage. It's not a wipe, but she's nearly at her turn again already. She's nearly at her turn again already. She survived Lucifer there. Now we're going to use Piercing Ray. Or Concentration, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's actually called. Tanked it. You know, if you had Poseidon and Focus, this would be, you know, a laugh. 1.35, and then a nice AoE. And then, of course, we get to... So, really, you would... It's really hard, because ideally you want Zia to go before Poseidon. So if you had Focus to reset Zia first, to use her second ability, and then had Poseidon to bring her forward to use her nuke, that would be huge. That would be huge. She's no comparison to Lucifer, though. If you had Ben Austin E3, she would be massive as well. 2.5 there on the nuke. But Margarita can clear out a team in one turn. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. If you want to see what my defense looks like at the moment, it's not very nice. Since Santa's been here, this is how it looks. This is how it looks. Yes, I can still beat some people. I think Fatboy has Santa, doesn't he? No. Okay. Have I beaten any Santas? I know Sky has Santa, but I don't. I think she was just being generous here. Should we watch what happens? Let's give Lord Eric a bit of love here. Let's give Lord Eric a little bit of love in this video as well. Let's watch him attack. So obviously this is him here. If I have Ben Austin E3, I think... Cause I'm tempted now to switch my Luna for Ben E3 once we get our stone. Because of that effect resistance, because of that joint attack, is huge. Pairing Ben E3 with Agatha E1 is going to be absolutely massive. Because it's a multi-attack and we can clear off these apples. We can clear off these apples. If we get rid of any apples, we got rid of one. We got rid of Santa's apple. Okay. You know, it took him a little while to get through it. Took him a little while to get through, and that's a friggin' Kraken for you. Okay. What do you guys think? What do we think of Zia? Let me know. The video went a lot longer than I expected it to. You know, we even did Force Tower 30 in the video. But please do let me know, because I'm interested, and I still believe she's God tier. So it's really important that you guys agree on that as well, because I don't want, you know, if I'm wrong, I hold my hands up all day long. You guys know this. If I'm wrong, I'll always hold my hands up. I don't think I'm wrong here, though. Even after what we just did, I still feel like she's a God tier hero. So let me know. Let me know. Take care, everyone. Have a great day or evening, wherever you are.